Who is Christ for you? For the past several weeks, we've been hearing stories of Jesus and the disciples traveling the various regions in the northern part of Galilee, encountering a variety of people along the way. This Sunday's Gospel, the 21st Sunday of Ordinary Time, we go to Matthew chapter 16, verses 13 to 20, and Jesus is in the region of Caesarea Philippi. Last week I showed this map of the region of the Palestinian-Israeli region at the time of Jesus. It's about the size of the state of Rhode Island. Jesus in the Galilee region calling the disciples. Last week he was up in the north by Tyre and Sidon along the coast. And right now, if you go straight across, this is Caesarea Philippi. This is the region here. So they're in this area. In today's gospel, they're at a check-in moment with Jesus is at a check-in moment with the disciples, and he asks them a simple question. Who do others say that I am? What have you been hearing along the way? It's a check-in moment to say, well, what does all this mean? Well, who do they say? And the disciples say, well, some say you're John the Baptist, some say you're Elijah, some say you're Jeremiah or one of the other prophets. It was kind of an outward question. What does all this mean? Who do others people say that I am? And then Jesus takes an intimate step towards the disciples and asks them an inward question and says, who do you say that I am? And in that moment, Peter replies to Jesus. He proclaims, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God. Proclaims Jesus as Messiah. Peter's insight then calls him to a sense of leadership and great responsibility. Jesus empowers him and lays upon him this mantle of leadership of what it means to be a disciple. It means to empower others and to build up the community. A simple gospel with a very profound message, because discipleship calls us to those similar responsibilities, to empower others, to build up the community. Christ constantly asks us that deep, inward, intimate movement towards us with the question, Jesus says, who do you say that I am? Who is Christ for you? This week, I encourage us to pray with that question that Jesus says, who do you say that I am? How will we respond? Who is Christ for us today, this moment? May our actions this week empower others. May our being lift up the community. May our actions build up the community towards the good of all people across the world. Amen.